Testing 1, 2. Welcome everyone. Tonight we'll be playing some Pool of Radiance. This will be the first time playing this in earnest since 1988. So yeah, buckle up. This is going to be fun. Let's go ahead and get this game launched and make sure it's actually playing. Bear with me, this is an old DOS-based game, and because of that, there isn't a whole lot of switching between this and the OBS. I want to make sure that OBS is actually seeing the game, and it doesn't look like it is at this point. So hold on just a moment. Let me find that. That's not it. Well, I might have to take a break here just for a moment and figure out why this is not actually capturing that window. So yeah, hang tight if you've already logged in. I'll be right back. Thank you for joining me. I'm taking just a moment here. I've got to figure out how I can launch this game in windowed mode. So bear with me as I work through this technical difficulty, and I'll be right back. Hey folks, thanks for joining me. I'm working on a technical difficulty. I'm trying to run a DOS program in windowed mode and it is just not happening. So bear with me as I work through this. I'll be back as soon as I can. All right, looks like we're going to try this again. Let me see if I can actually find the screen for this. This is a little bit more difficult than I was hoping, so bear with me as I try to find the actual game capture. Um, I'm using the good old games version of Pools of Radiance, or Pool of Radiance, sorry. Um, haven't played this game in about a gazillion years. So I'm going to see if I can find it real fast. And it's not even finding that game. All right, well, hang in there. I'm going to keep on trying, so Don't go away. Capture specific window. No. So yeah, this is my first attempt at using some good old games programs that are based out of a DOS uh, language, and unfortunately, it's not as straightforward as some of the more modern programs. Let's see. Let's try. Thank you, Swank Man. You are a brave man. Following when I actually have not been able to accomplish anything for the evening. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to keep on trying here. If nothing else, just to appease Swank Man. All right, capture specific window. DOS box. Is that it? No, that's not it either. Hey, how's it going, Caruso? Dora. Oh, welcome, my friend. It's good to see you again. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, good to see you again. That's for sure. I just wish we were under better conditions here. Allow transparency. Capture cursor. We don't need to capture that. Use anti-cheat compatible. I don't need that. Let's try that. Hey, no worries, man. It is what it is, right? Might as well make myself larger here. Whoa! Yeah. This might turn into a an Ask Me Anything evening, but well, certainly was not the intention. I really want to get this captured. The game I want to stream is from forever ago, and yeah, it's been a weird couple weeks, my man. I went in depth a little bit yesterday in the stream that you missed, but overall not bad. How to destroy a wasp nest? Nice, Swank man. Just yeah. Sometimes the rabbit hole can grab a hold of you. That's for sure. Oh man. Yeah, I'll find myself logging into Reddit and then realizing, oh, this was a bad idea. This this was a bad idea. I'm not a huge Redditor, but you know, I'll log in once in a while. I'm like, uh, yeah, so much stuff. Let's try. Oh, looking for a game to capture. All right. Let's see. Hmm. Hey, you know, I'm okay, Crusoe. Thank you for checking in on me. It's been weird. I've been hospitalized a couple times over the last week. It's been stupid, but you know, life sometimes just kind of sneaks up on you and kicks you in the ass, right? Yeah, well, you know, I had a gastrointestinal tube, a G tube installed because I'm having so many issues with swallowing and aspiration and pneumonia. And to solve that, they had to install the G tube. And it's, you know, we're all addicted to food, right? I mean, hardcore addicted. We can't quit. And so I'm having to quit food, and it's been so hard. And yeah, so other than the mental stress of it all, it's been an issue. Yeah, and honestly, that's uh man. I mean, I'm addicted. I've been addicted to nicotine. I was a smoker for 26 years. Addicted to video games. I'm very easily addicted to things, and food I didn't realize was going to be such a kick in the teeth, but it has been. So it's been a bit of a struggle, but I'm working on it. Thank you, Swank. I appreciate that, and that will be that's the key. The whole reason behind all of this is to make sure that I overcome a lot of the issues. I'm not supposed to be eating or drinking, but every once in a while, you just gotta. So I make sure that I take care of myself, but also not punish myself in the process. So yeah. Hey, yeah, sleeping. that's uh that's a thing. That's for sure. All right. Why will it not capture this page, this game? Man, so many things can go wrong here. Oh, thanks, Congles. I appreciate that. Yeah, getting there. Oh, I bet. I bet. It was a cool ceremony, though. I mean, having been a part of it for a number of years, and last year's, of course, was absolutely bizarre. But yours was as close to normal as I think we can get. Um, so, yeah, congratulations. Welcome to adulthood. Now get a job, you damn lazy bum. Uh, if I'm looking off to the side a lot, it's because I have a second screen over here and I'm trying to figure out how to capture the game. Looking for a game to capture. Yeah, it's right here, pal. Let me come over here. No, that's not doing it. Let's go with a slow hook rate. No. Hmm. Dude, you are college bound, and I'm so happy and proud of you for surviving English 11 with probably the second worst English teacher in the world. U.S. Oh gosh. uh, it's all good, man. I'm so happy for you, dude. Honestly, because to have survived high school this last 2 years is a testament, man. If you can do that, you can do anything. Honestly, if you look at what your life is going to throw at you, there's going to be some curveballs. There's going to be some incredible hardships. But if you kind of weigh them in comparison to what you've had to overcome over the last 2 years, and I'm rounding up obviously because your journey really began in, you know, March of last year, but it's been a journey, that's for sure. Oh, Arab Prince. Oh my goodness. Just throwing out the subs. What a man. This is 2 nights in a row. 2 nights in a row. This fine gentleman has donated 5 subscriptions. He has gifted 5 subscriptions. He is such a great guy. Thank you, Prince. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Jen, I know your name is Jen Can't Play. Trust yourself. You can play. You haven't seen me play anything yet, so if I can play, trust me, you can do this. And Caruso the Goat 420. Mhm. Let's see who else got a sub here. Congo's got one good. Let's add tacos. Oh, great name. That should be like a state of being. So, what are you doing tonight? I'm going to a movie. Let's add tacos. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm tired, man. I'm going to stay home. Hey, let's add tacos. Right? It works with anything. Hot date tonight. I think I might score. Let's add tacos. Oh, yeah, the 420 is weird. It kind of goes hand in hand with the let's add tacos for sure. Let's see who else. Uh, Waisui Town. YCUY Town. 1999. I love trying to figure out how to pronounce and get these names. Uh, but yeah, tacos probably. Tacos definitely. And should we just put this in the background right here? Yeah, there we go. Looking for a game to capture. So many games that we could be playing right now. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of games. Way too many games. In fact, I've only been playing a couple of games, to be honest with you, but I play them pretty much exclusively. Tonight, I wanted to branch out and go back to my roots, go back to playing some 1988 game that really was the first addiction for me. This is before I even started smoking. Really, I mean, I smoked a little bit, but when I say smoke, I mean cigarettes. I can't do pot, unfortunately. But yeah, this was my first serious addiction was video games and Pool of Radiance from it's an advanced Dungeons and Dragons AD&D game. Oh man, my best friend in high school and I played so many hours, so many hours. I mean, it was my first year of college, right? Going to a junior college in the Central California. And I just did not go to school very often because Terry and I would just be up all night and then sleep most of the day, missed our classes, and stay up all night again. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I went to a 2 year college for 4 years. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. But I'm not giving up here. I really do want to get this game captured. So I'm going to keep working on this while I'm chatting with y'all. Feel free to throw some comments into chat. I will, of course, respond. But yeah, this, if you're familiar with Dungeons and Dragons at all, it's definitely a kind of a nerd paradise. You know, it's a chance for people who may not fit into other areas of normal life to find a home, find something that speaks to them, and it's definitely been. While I don't play the tabletop version very much, I play other games that have been inspired by Dungeons and Dragons. Unfortunately, the a lot of the computer transports from the tabletop to the computer have not really been as successful and as I don't know, endearing. They haven't captured my attention, especially when it comes to, I've got to play this game. I've played them. I've played a lot of them, not all of them, but um, it's hard to have that same experience. I'm used to sitting at a table with 4 or 5 other people, generally guys. But yeah, I it's hard to compare the two for sure. Crusoe says, "How was your cyberpunk experience?" Honestly, far better than I don't know 50%. I don't want to say the majority because I don't think that's true, but I think 50% or less have really had a hard time with some of the issues that have been, that have kind of come to the surface about Cyberpunk. We're talking Cyberpunk 2077. And I played it for quite a while and really enjoy it. I want to go back to it eventually, actually. But so many people are posting the one video anomaly that they come across, or maybe they're having issues, but maybe the issue isn't the game, it's their PC. I don't know. Yeah, things happen, and things happen in just about every game. I don't care what game you're playing. My favorite game right now is Valheim. It's an early access, sorry, and there are tons of issues, but they're not game breakers. In fact, I know they're going to be fixed, and it's still an absolutely freaking amazing game. I highly recommend it. Valheim, check it out. But Cyberpunk, you know, if you look at Cyberpunk and you compare it to Grand Theft Auto and any of them, all the way up through 5, and you'll see that there are some graphic issues. Where the people are doing funky things, they're walking with weird poses, or a car will be driving and all of a sudden will flip up into the air. That happens every single time I play Grand Theft Auto. Doesn't matter. Every single time. And we still play the crap out of that game. It's still one of the top 5 grossing games of all time. Why are we so harsh about Cyberpunk 2077? It's rough. It's unfortunate because I think it's a great game. The visuals are astounding. Trouble with games is I watch too many joke playthroughs and then I can't take them seriously. Yeah, for sure. I've got a series of videos on Valheim for sure if you want to check them out. But knowing who your streamer is, wherever you're getting your video, either on YouTube or if you're going to go to Twitch and watch the replays. But knowing the person who's running it really does make a difference. For a number of games, I just stopped following people because they're destroying my image of what the game really is, because they just don't take it seriously. I'm like, move on. See, Rockstar creators never fail to surprise me with their game. They're harsh because it was announced like 7 years ago, but the game was pushed out too early. Yeah. And same thing with Red Dead Redemption. I was gifted that for my birthday, and I ran through it a couple of times, and there were issues, but it's still a beautiful game. It's just not my kind of game. It didn't hold my attention the way that I was hoping it would. Beautiful. It's a fabulous game. So yeah, I mean, Rockstar, they're top notch. Absolutely top notch. They've got issues, but who doesn't? Everybody does. Every company does. So we're going to give them some leeway here. We can't expect everything to be 100% polished 100% of the time. It's unfortunate. But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077, I'll be playing it again. I probably won't be streaming it, which is too bad because I really enjoyed streaming that game. It kind of limits how much I play the game because I won't be streaming it. But yeah. All right, I'm going to try this one more time, so bear with me. I might be AFK for just a moment. See, the game is launching full screen, and I have no idea if it is something that you can see, because the only person, because it's covering up my OBS Twitch software, the only software that I can see is actually YouTube chat. So Swankman, you are the man. If you can see the game on your screen right now, if you just say, hey, it's up, then cool. I'll know that I can actually stream this game. I just can't verify it, but I don't think it's up right now. But right now I'm on a choose a function screen, create a character, add character to party. If you're on YouTube and you happen to see this same screen, let me know, yes or no. If it's a no, then I can exit and... Oh, you can! Oh, fantastic! All right, game on, ladies and gentlemen. If you are on Twitch, I will not see your commentary, and I apologize. But I will keep a running commentary about the game and all of that as I go. So, I did start this earlier because creating a character and getting them all loaded takes a lot of time. It's my favorite part of the game, and if you like that part of the game, I apologize. But I was able to get them created earlier today so that we're ready to play. I wanted to get used to the controls because they're a little bit funky compared to what we use today. All right, so we have Grace. She is our cleric, Chomper, and Meat. I had to change the way you spell it, but they're both our fighters. We have two fighters. Actually, we have three fighters. I'll explain. The Slip is our rogue, because, you know, she gave them the slip. I know, cheesy. Turnbull is our mage, and Jinx is our third fighter that I'm thinking about turning into more of a ranged attack fighter. I misremembered. I thought that the Slip could be my ranged attack dude or chick, but the best range attack you can actually use is a sling, and it's crap damage, so I'm making her a regular damage dealer with a sword or a short sword or, you know, dagger, whatever. So they don't have equipment yet, but I'll be buying the equipment here in just a moment. So we are ready to begin. Greetings, courageous ones. I am Rolf, appointed by the council to introduce newcomers to the fair city of Flan. Flan. If you will accompany me, I will start the tour. Love the graphics, right? You now face an entrance to the Temple of Tyr. There are 3 temples in Flan: Tyr's, Soon's, and Tempest's. Tyr's is the largest and houses a bishop, Brachio. If you will turn around now, you will see the entrance to the passenger dock area we just departed. Few ships dare the perilous passage here, but the council is developing a plan to open up the sea lanes. Please follow me. Behind these doors are the special training schools where adventurers increase their skills. Let us now go to the city's most important building. We are just outside the city hall. Proclamations are posted on these walls. Inside, the city clerk awaits the council's commissions. Commissions are the quickest way to fame and fortune. On your right is one of the entrances to Sune's temple. As with all Flan's temples, various clerical services are offered inside. On your left is an entrance to the city park. Beyond this gate are the monster-ridden areas of the old city we are slowly preparing for settlement. The council offers a generous reward to those who clear areas of the monsters. Our tour, not our town, because that would be bad. Our tour is ended. Again, let me urge you to apply to the city clerk for a commission. Goodbye and good fortune. You are on your own now. All right. Now, we have some basic movement here. Really just a north, south, east, west. And what we're going to look for now is the merchant so that we can buy some stuff for our dudes. Because right now they're all naked. Alright, we just did a big loop right there. Let's try going this way. Oh, should we go inside? Let's go inside. You enter the city hall. As you face down the hallway, you see a guarded door. You are outside the clerk's office. Guards posted around a door in the south wall watch you closely. Let's go in and see the clerk. At your entry, the council clerk begins looking through a stack of papers. Before I can offer you any commissions, I must see if you are due a current reward. Yeah, we're brand new here, lady. The clerk shuffles through her papers. On the matter of commission, she says, I can offer the following. The slums immediately to our west need to be cleared of monsters. So-called keep on Thorn Island must be cleared. The council is offering a reward for books, maps, tomes, etc., which provide useful information about Flan before the fall. The reward is tied to the value of the information. These are all of the commissions currently available. All right, back out we go. We are going to continue our quest to find a merchant. Because we need stuff. All right, those are the docks we came in. This is the waterfront. I believe this is the Thieves Guild. It is. We don't need training yet because we're brand new. We are all level 1. Let's try down here. There is a map function that is kind of functional. It's a top-down, and there's no labeling whatsoever, so you kind of have to remember where things are. And I'm trying to remember where the merchant is. This is the inn. Yeah, we don't need to stay here yet. To rest up and get all of your health back and things like that, memorize your spells, you need to stay at the inn. This is the merchant. The shop specializes in arms and armor. Can I show you our wares? Yes, fine sir, you can. Okay, right now we have activated Grace, and she is our cleric. So we know that she's going to be able to wear certain types of armor, and she can use certain weapons. So, whoops, what happened there? We'll go back in. There we go. Yes. Okay. Let's click B for buy on Grace. And here we have a whole bunch of weapons that are on sale. She can't necessarily use all of them, but we do know that she can use a mace. So I'm going to go to the next page and come down to mace for 8 gold. I think that's a bargain right there. Boom. And then we're going to get some armor. Now each of them have a set amount of gold, and there are 150 to 200 gold available to them. And I can't remember if she can use banded mail, but we'll give it a shot. If she can't, she can trade it to somebody else and buy something else. Oh, not enough money. Okay. Let's try splint mail. No. Chain mail. No. Scale mail. Yes. All right. Let's see if she has enough for a shield. No. All right. Well, she'll be going in with good armor and a good weapon. So we'll exit out of there, and let's take a look here. Click V for view. And there she is, Grace, our female half-elf, true neutral cleric. She has pretty good stats there, and she still has a platinum and 2 gold. Now, I believe a platinum is 10 gold, And so every time you do a share of the loot and things like that, it will update. Will exchange those gold to platinum. But yeah, because you want to keep the encumbrance as low as possible. But yeah, you can see here she's got an AC of 8, hit points of 10, THACO, which means 2 hit at armor class 0. So if you're facing a mob with an armor class of 0, you need to roll a 19. Not going to come across those at level 1. Most of them are armor class 5, so it scales down. So armor class 5 is 5 greater than the 19, so she would probably need about a 14 on a 20-sided die to hit something with armor class 5. There you go. There's your tutorial. You are now an expert in Dungeons and Dragons. All right, let's look at her items. We bought a mace. We're going to ready that. And what did we say her armor was? Let's take a look here. Her armor right now is 8, and this is without equipping the scale mail. So let's take a look at that now. Down to an armor class 4. So that's good. And her damage went up from 1d2 to a 1d6 plus 2. The plus 2 comes from her strength bonus. She has a 17 strength, which is pretty good for a cleric. But I wanted to make sure she got an 18 in wisdom. So I made sure that the rolls kind of fell in her favor. Because this is a tough game. If you don't keep rolling the dice to get the best rolls possible, you can get in for a world of hurt. All right, let's take a look at Chomper. And he is, let's go back out here. Let's go ahead and view Chomper. He's a dwarven warrior, a fighter rather, and really good strength. They got very good rolls on him. 18 strength with 87. It goes up on a percentile dice up to 100. 1800 would be the ultimate best score. Anyone who says they got that naturally is probably lying to you. But yeah, I was able to get that and an 18 Constitution. Just overjoyed with that. So let's take a look at what he can buy. He needs to buy the best armor and let's see what we can afford as far as armor is concerned. Can he go right up there and get banded mail? Let's take a look. Scroll down here to banded mail. Boom, got it. Okay, that means he doesn't have much money left. So we do need to get him a weapon. Let's see, let's go previous. Can he afford a longsword? Let's try that. Yes. All right, let's equip both of those. Go back to view and items on Chomper. Ready the banded mail and ready the longsword. Cool. And he's still got 1 platinum, which is 10 gold, I believe. So let's go back and see if we can actually buy that. A shield for him. Let's see, next, and of course, all the way at the bottom. I believe that that is 1.5 platinum. Let's see what it tells us here. Yep, not enough money. Okay. But he can buy, let's see what else he can get here. Anything that is 10 gold or under. I want to make sure that when they make their initial foray into the dungeon, that they're as prepared as possible. And if you were to also have a ranged attack, it would be a big plus. Might only be able to get a sling or darts. I can get a bunch of darts. Do I see a sling? Is it even up there? I thought that was available. 2 javelins. Oh, it is. There it is. Wow. Okay. Do I need bullets with that? I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive to have bullets, but Yeah, let's get the sling. And just going to do a quick scan here, see if there's ammunition for that. So if you're watching this now going, oh my God, this looks so old, it is. It definitely is. It is an ancient game. All right, Chomper's turned out pretty good. He's got armor class of 1, which as a level 1 is pretty darn good. All right, we're going to do here, let's see, it's view meat. Another good roll, 1864. So his damage is, he's got a +3 modifier there, and another 18 score on Constitution. So I have to remember now, his best HP, his hit points is 8. Because when he starts taking damage and we want to heal him, we want to make sure that we stop healing him when he gets to 8. So that is important. Let's see, he's got 150 gold. Ooh, that might be able to buy some good stuff. Let's take a look. Each of the characters has a different amount of gold that they start with. All right, 150 gold. We can get banded mail. Armor is key here. So he's got 60 gold left. Let's get a shield. And the best weapon we can afford is 150 minus 90 is 60 minus 115. So we've got 45 gold left. You can get a two-handed, oh, not with a shield. Ooh, he can get a bastard sword. Let's see what else is on the other page here. Yeah, let's get the bastard sword. Is that a two-handed weapon? I think we'll have to take a chance here. We can always trade it if we need to. All right, let's view him here. So he starts off right now with an armor class of 7. Let's see what we do with the item equips. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon. Okay, we are going to trade that to... it's going to have to go to Jinx. We have to remember that Jinx is getting a two-handed weapon. All right, so it means we still need to buy something with him, and he doesn't have any much money left. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's got 4 plat. Oh, that's 40 gold. All right. So he can still buy that longsword. Sweet. All right. That'll leave him with 25 gold. Can he buy a bow as well? He can. I like that. Having ranged attack, even on your fighters, the guys who should be on the front line, is really important. We'll get some arrows as well. All right, let's take a look at what we've got here. So his armor class is 0. Great. Now look at his damage, 1d2 plus 3. All right, so the 1d2 means you roll a two-sided die, which doesn't exist, but you add 3 to the damage. So the 1d2 is you take the 4-sided dice and then roll the number and then divide it by 2. And then you would add 3. So minimum damage is he's going to do 4 damage to whatever he hits, barehanded. But let's equip his weapon, which is a longsword. And, oh, I thought I got the bow. I guess I didn't get the bow. Well, shoot. I guess I missed the message. The game is set at a higher speed, so I guess I missed it. That's too bad. All right. But now he's up to a 1d8, so there's an 8-sided die. Plus 3 damage. So if I roll a perfect 8 on a hit, his max damage that's not critical would be 11 points. That's a pretty good weapon right there. All right. So he's got 1 gold left. Cool. Moving on now to the slip. She is our rogue. Can't you tell? She's got a pretty low strength at 14, but dexterity is key for her. So having high dex, absolute must. Having a good constitution gives her more health. Doesn't help her a whole lot. She still only has 4 hit points. So one good hit and she's toast. So we have to be very careful. But she's only got 90 gold to spend. So we're going to exit out of this and let's see what we can buy with 90 gold. Armor first. I think the best she can wear is studded leather as a rogue. I'm trying to remember. We'll go with that. And she can use a sling. I do know that. I really wanted her to be my light crossbowman or my bow wielder, but she can't use either. I know. This is the old version of the rules. New versions you can. All right, so she's got armor. She's got a sling. Let's give her a weapon. Now she had, what did I say, 90 gold? So 75, 74 gold left. Let's see here. A scimitar rogue. I don't know if that's a possibility. I hate to buy her something that she can't use. I think she can use a longsword. I think she's going to have to be my dagger. Oh, I've got it. I think she can use more than that, though. All right, we're going to go for the longsword. And if it doesn't work, we can sell it back for half the price. So let's take a look. Okay, readying the armor. Oh, she can't even wear studded leather. Oof. But she can use the longsword. All right. Okay, let's trade the studded leather to Jinx, who is my other warrior. Not great for him, but good enough. But she still needs to buy something for armor. It's on the 3rd page. Studded leather. Boy, padded? Excuse me. Sorry. Let's go for leather armor. I think that's the max for her. Items. There we go. Okay, so it takes her armor class down to 4, which is good. And damage 1d8. No extras because her strength is average. At 14. I think at 15 you start to get that +1 and up. So not bad. Okay, the slip is ready. Turnbull. This is our magician, our magic user. 18 intelligence, gotta have that. And everything else is just kind of fluff at this point. Constitution's important, gives many hit points, but as you see there, 4 hasn't really helped him a whole lot. But we know he can only wear robes, and as far as ranged attack, I believe darts are the best thing for him. But we'll take a look here. So we're going to buy, and we'll scroll down here to darts. We're going to get him a bunch because he's at level 1, he's only got 1 spell, and it's weak. It's at higher levels that the magic user really steps up and really becomes a force to be reckoned with. So now it's just a matter of keeping him alive and giving him an opportunity to contribute at least a little bit. So we're going to buy a bunch of darts. It's a ranged attack. That way he can sit in the back and just fling darts and hopefully avoid conflict. I'm going to do a quick check to see if there's anything else he can do. Maybe a bow stick for hand to hand if someone does approach him. But let's see if there's something better. There's a Joe stick. Wonder how that relates to the bow stick. Are they brothers? Quarterstaff. I'll probably do that. Let's see if there's anything else. No. All right. Quarterstaff it is. Let's exit here and view his items. Unfortunately, there isn't any armor, I don't believe, that he can wear. But we'll get that ready. All right, we can only do one thing at a time. All right, we will exit that. Let's, I'm going to go back and take a look, see if maybe there's something he can wear for the armor. I wonder if padded. Yeah, I doubt it. If it's cheaper than leather, it should be easier than leather. It's only 4 gold. Let's give it a shot. All right, let's view him, his items. Can he wear the padded leather? No. All right, let's see if we can sell it. Yep, half. It's only cost us 2 gold. Not bad. All right, he's ready to go. Last person is Jinx, and this is my 3rd warrior. And I'd like for Jinx to be more of a, nope, wrong one. A ranged attack focused warrior. Good strength. Again, rolled the 18, but got the lowest possible 18. But I did get the 18 constitution and a 17 dex, which is going to help her armor class. Everything else is about the same, 120 gold. Somebody followed. I can't see it because I can't see any of my OBS stuff, but thank you. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it, even if I can't say your name right now. And another one. Is this another gift? Did Arab Prince press the button again? I can't tell because I can't get out of this screen. But 2 follows. Thank you both very, very much. Oh, there's 3. Sounds like the prince is at work again. All right. Let's see. Items. Oh, yeah, we already got some stuff for her. Let's ready the bastard sword. Oh, you are the man, Arab Prince. I'm just assuming it's Arab Prince here. He donated 5 subs last night. All right, bastard sword, studded leather. And they keep on coming. All right, I'm going to buy the best bow possible for her. So welcome to those of you who were just gifted subs. Congratulations. And thank you. I'm assuming it's Arab Prince, but if it's not, thank you to whoever it was. All right. Now, 120 gold, we can get a longbow. Shoot, we can get a composite bow and a bunch of arrows. I wonder who. It'd be a shame if she couldn't use it because then we'd have to sell it back. Let's just go for a longbow. And some arrows. We'll get 50 arrows. And we'll oops. Oh, I didn't mean to exit. Let me leave here, go back in, just to start the conversation again. And let's check. I think that's Jinx. Yeah, there we go. Items. All right, so we're going to unequip the bastard sword. Oh, good. She can use the longbow. All right, I'm going to have that one at the ready. She's going to be kind of my ranger of sorts. Cool. We're going to pool all of our remaining money and then share it. So what that does is it gathers all of the money in one big pot and then splits it amongst all of them equally. So now I can look and see that each of them has about 52 gold, which is a pretty good number, I think. But I think we're ready to head into the dungeon. We'll see how long this will last. Trying to remember where it was. That's not it. There we go. All right. So this is the very first dungeon. And it's basically a part of the city that is infested with stuff. Kobolds and orcs, goblins. We're going to come across eventually ogres and trolls, which are super hard and super big. So I'm hoping that we are equipped well enough to survive. I'm a little worried about Turnbull. His armor class of 8 is not good. We want low armor class for this. All right, you have entered the monster-crawling slums of Flan. Small, ugly things scurry from beneath your feet. In the distance, an alarm sounds. Ooh. All right, so far so good. Now, there are different things we can do as we're traveling here. A sure way to make sure that we get some fights is to enable search and look. And basically, the look is just kind of like paying more close attention to your surroundings, looking for secrets, doors, traps, items. The search is much more in depth, where you're going, poring over every little crevice, looking for something. Those tend to draw in a fight. Not currently doing that. The fights generally come pretty quickly. I'm surprised we've made it this far without a fight. All right. Explore the room a little bit there. No, nothing. All right. There we go. Several orcs are arguing over some papers. Interesting. Now, goblins are the lowest health, lowest armor, and then orcs a slight step above them. A battle begins. Check out the graphics. Ooh! Okay, so this is our rogue, and we kind of set her up as a possible ranged attacker. She's got 4 hit points, which puts her 1 hit away from death every time. So let's take a look at what we can do for her ranged attack, and that's her sling. So we will disable the long sword and enable the sling. There we go, and exit, exit, aim, boom. And we'll go manual. Okay, so we see here Chomper is in a bit of trouble. He's got 3 mobs here, and that seems to be only 4 total. But 3 of the 4 can attack him, and this guy more than likely is going to round to the top. So I'm going to attack the one that is kind of a pain for others to hit. We'll go for that guy right there. Boom! Oh, right off the bat. Well done. Okay. So, attacking in game is just a matter of, we know his long sword is equipped, so it's just a matter of move, and we're going to move to the left and to the up at an angle, and he missed. Now Jinx, we already got her set up as our aimed attacker warrior, or fighter, so we'll click aim, manual, and this time let's go for the dangerous guy in the back. Nope, not this time. Okay. Turnbull. Let's try out the new darts. Got quite a few there, so let's ready those. And aim. So this is a lot faster than it used to be. I used to play this game with Terry Buffy on the Commodore 64. And there was plenty of time between turns for he and I to discuss, okay, what are we going to do? And he would control 3 characters, and I would control 3 characters. And we would plot out these moves because we had time because the Commodore 64 was slow. Yeah, a far cry from 1988 for sure. Okay, Grace has a mace. Oh. Okay, just as we thought, Chomper has all 3 on him. So he's going to take on the one that none of the others really can except for the ranged guys. And he missed. All right. Hey, the Slip has the only kill so far with the sling. She's going to keep that up. Let's go for that one. All right, Grace. Now, we also have to remember, she's a cleric, and I did not memorize their spells. So our magic user and a cleric are just right now, they're melee and ranged attackers. They don't have a whole lot of defensive or healing spells. So my bad. We'll have to fix that. All right, move across. Boom. She doesn't need no spells. Dude. OP. Okay, so now that the turn is done, it's going to check in with all of the others. And I'm just going to click done and quit. And we are not going to continue the battle because it's done. We killed them all. Ooh, 77 experience. Nice. Okay, so we've got loot. And right now Grace is the activated person. So she's going to take, let's check on the items. A clerical scroll with 2 spells. Hey, it's going to the right person. And we'll now take the 96 silver. That seems to be a common number as we go through the game. We're going to see that when we get silver, it's going to be 96. So what we're going to do is pool it all together and share it. And we'll take a look. Each of them now has 6 platinum and 3 gold. That's a pretty good number. So basically 63 gold. The 16 silver, I believe, is 10 silver to a gold, so it'll be 64 and a half. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and call it right there, folks, because we've been going now for a little bit longer than I was expecting to go. Thank you for hanging out, and congratulations to those of you who were gifted subs. That's 10 gifted subs tonight. You know what? I think I need to encamp. Save it as A, and quit to DOS. There we go. All right. So what did I miss over here in chat? Yep, as I suspected. So ECW Live, Panics Live, William Rhodes, Maruha, and Max Campos. Fabulous. Excellent. Thank you so much, Arab Prince. You're the man. So thank you for joining me tonight. I apologize for the delay and how long it took to get this thing up and running. Ooh, and I should have made myself smaller. You probably couldn't see a whole lot of the screen. Live and learn, right? So have an excellent evening. We're going to take up episode 2. We'll pick this up again either tomorrow night or the night after. All right? Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you then. Let's see, Swank says, adios, I'm going to head out. By the way, you should play Terraria. Nice. Yeah, actually, I do have Terraria on the Switch, for sure. Yeah. Definitely, you should feel old, Moises. That's for sure. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I will hopefully see you again tomorrow. Be good. Stay out of trouble.